Welcome to London's Leicester Square for the biggest premiere of the year by a nautical mile, and I'm on the lookout for Jolly Roger. Why else would I be wearing this frock? That's right, me hearties. Last night, Pirates of the Caribbean 2 Dead Man's Chest crash-landed the capital. It was all too much for some fans, many of whom had waited for up to 10 hours in the blistering heat. And why? Well, because back in 2003, Pirates of the Caribbean 1 blew audiences out of the water. Johnny Depp burnt up the screen as Captain Jack Sparrow, a buccaneer who spoke like a drunken Tommy Cooper and staggered about like a sober Alice Cooper. Add to that the very beautiful love interest of Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom, and before you can say shiver me timbers, there's a sequel.
Welcome aboard.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2, and believe me, it's bigger, badder and squiddier than before. And yes, I did say squiddier.
You owe me your soul.
However, the big buzz around the sequel is the kiss between Johnny and Keira, who snogged Orlando in the last movie. Hence the question playing about the lips of every girl at the premiere. If you're allowed just one snog, who would you give the one snog to?
Johnny! Johnny!
God, Johnny is going to be so busy tonight. I need to snog him too. The crowd worked up to fever pitch the stars duly arrived, and I duly asked a question on behalf of women of a certain age everywhere. I just seen you have with Keira that you got in the new shooting. You said you're a little bit worried that she was a bit young for you in the kiss. I just wanted to say I'm a lot older than her.
Well, you know, what happens was, in terms of those kind of deals, you know, it's always a little strange, you know, in any case, you know, whether the person is 20 years younger than you or 50 years older than you, it's kissing scenes are always awkward, so, you know, you just sort of do your best and get through it.
If you wanted to rehearse it, I would let you. But
God bless you, thank you.
Jack Sparrow, what I always want to know, was he mad? Was he drunk? What was it? I loved him.
Well, I think he's a little of everything, you know, he's bits and pieces of everything.
But I wonder, Sparrow, can you live with this? Can you condemn an innocent man, a friend, to a lifetime of solitude in your name while you roam free?
Yep, I'm good with it. Shall we seal it in blood? I mean, ink.
I've heard this rumor about Keira Knightley kisses Johnny Depp. I mean, you're the
I know, it's heartbreaking. He's a great kisser, so I hear.
Not sure I deserve that.
Well, I heard there might be one scene you enjoyed. I gather a snog with Jack Sparrow.
A snog with Jack Sparrow was in order. It was really good.
I hope you absolutely demanded on it.
Of course, absolutely, always.
I'm here to find the man I love.
I'm deeply flattered, son, but my first and only love is the sea.
So who's she going to end up with? I thought you were all over Orlando Bloom.
Well, you'll have to go and see the film to find out.
You know, these clothes do not flatter you at all. It should be a dress or nothing. I happen to have no dress in my cabin. I may have deserved that.
Well, no one can be blamed for wanting to plant one on Johnny Boy. The last guy you'd want to pucker up to in Pirates 2 is arch-villain Davy Jones. Played by National Treasure Bill Nighy, Davy Jones looks like something the cat dragged in, and then dragged out again once it realised what a horrible mistake it had made.
How much do you know about Davy Jones?
I play Davy Jones. He's half squid. He's a little bit of crab. He's a very, very misunderstood person. All the people in this line seem to think he's the villain of the movie, which is news to me.
Jack Sparrow!
He's been hurt, damaged in love in a very major way. So much so that he's removed the offending organ and taken his heart, ripped it out of his chest, put it in a box and stuck it at the bottom of the sea. His job in the movie is to put the fear of God up people, and I think he's doing a pretty good job.
While Bill and Co keep the frankness coming at a rate of knots, the one thing you don't have to worry about is the return of our intrepid trio, production on Pirates 3 having already started.
There will come a moment when you have the chance to do the right thing.
I love those moments. I like to wave at them as they pass by.